Hey, what's up, everybody? I know it's been a couple of days and everything, but I came to y'all with a different video today, and I got a question. How is it dating a big person? How is life dating as a big person? Look, I'm not big, as y'all can see in a video and everything. I'm a nice slim, I can say slim, muscular person, but I want to know, how is life dating as a big person? And the main reason I bring this up, because this woman right here in this post, she's wondering, she like, I don't know, am I ugly or not? What is it that men aren't seeing in me that they're seeing in other people? Me personally, when it comes to dating as a big person, I'm speaking from a hypothetical standpoint here. If I was a fat person, I'll probably be more humble with who I can get. And the main reason I say this is because most men, we ain't out here fantasizing about no fat chicks. I don't know too many dudes that came to me saying, you know what? I was looking at this baddie the other day. She was like 250 pounds. I could see the fat hanging off her skin. She had a face looking like the thing from Star Wars. I wish I would have got her number. Most men ain't saying that they looking for no fat girl. So that's why I'm wondering, like, what is life like as a big person? If I was big, I would definitely be humble, because I know most people ain't looking my way. And another thing, besides that, if I was a big person, I'd be trying to find a way to lose weight and at the same time work on my game and attract the type of person that I want to be attracted towards me and everything. So in that whole aspect, I just want to go ahead and read this. And like I said, I'm gonna probably bring this up again, once again, about dating as a fat person, man. Is it y'all weight that's holding y'all back from y'all happiness or not? That's one of the biggest questions. Like, some people, they happy being fat and out of shape, but this person right here, she like, I don't know what it is, man. Maybe men don't like me because I'm fat. It could be because you're fat, but who knows why they don't like you. But me personally, I'm not out here chubby chasing. Like I say, I did a chubby girl, but I don't know about no big girl. I'm cool on that, man. But I'd rather be with a girl that take care of herself. So enough about my preference. Let's go ahead and read what this says from this woman's perspective. What's bothering her? It says, I don't know if I am ugly or not. She said, I mean, all of us have this question while growing up, but something happened that made me think about it from a new angle. Me personally, I always been looking at myself. I was kind of chubby when I was like 10 to 12 years old, and that always bothered me as a kid. So I made sure I took care of myself. But for you to be a woman that's in your 30s and you just not wondering, maybe being a fat person is holding you back from finding love, I would thought you'd have been thought about this one. All the bullying that goes on in school when they picking on people, you ain't never seen a big person get picked on. I would have thought this would be a trigger and something that would have made you want to work a little bit faster, lose some weight with some urgency. It says, hey, I'm a 30-year-old female. I am fat, have always been fat, and I've always also been happy by myself and never sought a relationship. Had a few crushes here and there, and in retrospect, some people seem to be interested in me too, but then I ran away from them thanks to my issues. Why would it be an issue? You say you was happy being a fat person. Why is the issues all of a sudden? So yeah, never really had a relationship either. Now the thing is, when I talk to some of my friends, it seems like they've had more such experiences and interaction with people who are into them, which made me wonder why I didn't. Because your weight, man. Most men aren't out here chasing fat chicks and everything. Most men want to date a woman that's looking nice. That's why you got women out here trying to reduce the weight, get BBLs and liposuction and adding collagen to their lips and things of that sort. You don't see women out here trying to find a way to inject fat cells into themselves and everything. This is one of the reasons most women, do these things to lose weight. But you wondering why the men don't want you, because you fat, man. You said it yourself. You called yourself fat. And I'm just elaborating on the fact, if you don't want to be considered a fat woman, then lose some weight. It says, now, of course, I can't go around asking people if I'm pretty. Although as a kid, I used to feel ugly. I did grow out of it. I mean, in a group picture or something, I didn't look bad at all. That's good. At least you didn't look like the size you really were. But, speaking from a guy perspective, especially when we're on them dating apps, I don't seen a few women get frustrated at men because a man would match a woman that has a nice, slim, pretty face, but then they never show their lower half. Why ain't you showing your lower half? What is it that you're trying to hide and everything? We want to know this stuff. So, are you big or you not? So men will ask you, like, can you send me a full body pic? Then a woman get frustrated because you know why he asking, because you sitting there trying to catfish and hide. Nobody want to just have all these little glamour shots of your face and shit. What your body look like, man? If you don't, your body ain't matching up with your face, man. A lot of men ain't gonna fuck with it, but if they desperate, they might. It says, that is crazy. This is now, of course, I can't go around asking people if I'm pretty or not. I've read that. It says, I am shy, but get along with people fine. Have great friends who keep pushing me out to go out and date. I seem to have nice enough vibes that I get along with most people, but I don't know. When I think about this from the romantic angle, I get confused about where I stand. I mean, in the end, like I said, most men ain't looking for fat chicks, you know, and you call yourself fat and you sit in that category and you wonder why you ain't getting that love. Lose the weight, man, and change it up a little bit so you can get some different results as a woman. It says, am I overthinking this, or could my fatness be the issue? Is that really that big of a turn off for men? Yeah, most men don't want no fat women. It says also, anyways, to find this out without seeming desperate, because I feel like if I ask someone, they'll just be nice and not honest. I'm not going to be nice. I'm going to tell the truth. A lot of people know I am an honest person. I'm a blunt person. If you ask me why men don't want to date you because you're fat, I'm going to tell you because you're fat, man. Lose some weight. You want a man to be attracted to you, lose that damn weight off your body. If you don't want a man to like ignore you and look at your skinnier friend, and get like your skinnier friend. That's the same thing I was telling a friend earlier. I'm like, look, you got women out here trying to scheme and get men to trick on them and stuff, and they like 50-something years old. You think 50-year-old men want to trick on a 50-year-old woman? Hell no. So what they do, they'll go after the younger women, the youthful women. So these women that trying to get men to trick on them, they old as dust. Your competition is the younger women, so your best bet is to give up that dream and find you a man that's going to accept you for who you are. Maybe a regular dude that's willing to provide for you, but ultimately they're not going to do any of that. And it's the same thing with a fat person. You can't get there and expect somebody to accept you for being obese and out of shape and everything, and then get mad when skinnier women get what you want. If you want to get what the skinnier women is getting as a fat person, then get like the skinnier women. Start complaining. Oh man, it says P.S. I have also been working remotely for like the past 4 years, so the interaction has been very, very limited. Alright, that's one of the things I do hate about, you know, the corporate world and everything. When you have these remote jobs, you typically sitting at home your ass. You don't get out. You don't really get a chance to work out unless you try to work out at home. You don't really get out to interact with other people, and you typically sitting on your ass. So I'm not a big fan of these remote stay-at-home jobs. I like interacting with people. Anytime I take me a job or a position somewhere, I give me a job where I can see a variety of people. I can travel around, not in the same spot. I can have opportunity to talk to plenty of different women, and if I don't talk to women, that's my fault. That's on me, because I'm seeing them every single day. I'm not seeing the same woman every single day, so those folks getting mad that they don't see no women or men, whatever you're looking for, because you took a remote job. That's on you. Don't take remote jobs if you want to get out and see people. So my whole thing with her and everything, like I said plenty of times over, if you are upset that your homegirls are getting love and you waiting for men because they not as big as you, then get like them and get smarter, because the society that we live in, we're not praising fat chicks, man. We don't want no fat chicks. Them fat chicks could go with the fat men. Y'all in a different caliber. I mean, I ain't never sit there and gawked over no fat girl. I might say, oh, she look cute for a big girl, and they be like, oh man, that's offensive. Like, they might say the same shit about me. Oh, you look cute for a bald guy, for a black guy, but I don't get mad. I just learn to step it up. Everybody don't want my bald ass, but it is what it is. I find the ones that do. And if you a big girl, you refuse to lose weight, then go find you a dude that's gonna want you and accept you with all the weight and all the, you know, ligaments and things attached to you. That's just what I gotta say about that one. So that being said, I'm gonna go down and see hopefully the positive advice that other folks gave, because I'm, like I said, I'm saying what it is, man. I'm not about to sit there and bullshit you. It says this: I will say that it's a near certainty that if you are currently mediocrely obese, you can increase the likelihood that a male will find you attractive by dropping below the level of medically obese. That doesn't answer the question of whether you're ugly or not. I mean, it kind of does, because what if somebody says that based on your weight and how much you weigh on the scale and everything, I determine if you a fat fucker or you a person I want to date. You know, that might be somebody's criteria. You never know what their criteria is. So for her asking, like, am I ugly or not, I think this is a valid question. And me, I'm not going to call you ugly because you weigh a lot, but you're not going to get no love around here, or at least publicly, if you got a whole bunch of weight on you. That's just how I am. Other men won't even touch you. This says, separated question. The PC and also correct answer. I think posted the PC stands for politically correct answer, and also correct answer is that different people are attracted to different things, and someone somewhere will find you attractive for the same reason most people do not. And this is the issue with most people. I don't think I never covered this right here or never said this to anybody, but when it comes to the reason why a lot of men and women can't find the right person for them is because they are trying to date above their standard. Like, look, if you know you're a big fat person and the odds of a skinny person want to be with your ass are real low compared to a heavier person about the same size as you, go for the person the same size as you. Stop trying to date the person that you hoping is going to take you and they end up taking advantage of your ass instead, man. Be smart about the situation. If I was an ugly dude, I'm going to probably go shoot for a slightly, ugly woman that's not as ugly as I am, because I'm a realist. I'm realistic with my thinking, my logic. Stop trying to shoot for the moon. We got women and men looking like 2s and shit, trying to go for a 10. That ain't gonna work, man. I don't even shoot for 10s. I know I'm a decent looking dude. I don't think I'm a perfect 10, nothing like that, but I'm not gonna be sitting there trying to find me a perfect 10. Any woman looking like a perfect 10 in my eyes, I feel like she probably a model, or she got dudes blowing like $10,000 and buying Gucci and Prada and shit. And I'm not willing to do any of that for none of no women. So let's go ahead and continue with this dude. Say the less politically correct and also very true answer is that your chance of the person you want to be attracted to you being attracted to you is much smaller if you're less conventionally attractive. If you want to know where you stand on a scale of a 1 to 10, try a sub that does ratings and take the results with a grain of salt. Man, I don't know. Sometimes you ask, you get what you ask for. You might not like the answer, but suck it up and accept it. The next person, it says this. This is a logistics issue. I'm certain with enough time and effort, you could find someone who's into your body type. But the fact is that the number one attribute men screen for physically is fitness. I can guarantee you that your option will absolutely skyrocket if you lost a significant amount of weight. And with that, your self-perception. The problem with giving this advice is that if you decide to lose weight and you get what you want, will it bother you that these men wouldn't have liked you just because you lost the weight? Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't get mad about it. You know why they don't want your ass. You can't get mad because somebody won't accept you for being fucking fat. Lose the damn weight. And this goes for a man as well. But if you a fat chick like this woman right here, and she frustrated why she ain't getting no love from no dudes, you know the answer, man. Just lose the weight. Don't get upset. Just do what you gotta do. Get the damn fat off your body. Start working out. Lipo, whatever you gotta do. But stop being a fucking fat ass, and maybe a guy might like you. So, damn, I'm gonna go off like that. It says, it's not just your body that changes. As a man, I happen to put a lot of fat in my face when I gain weight, and it really affects the way women looks at and treat me. Some women are the same. It is very, very likely that you will become more conventionally attractive in your face when you lose weight as well. Yeah, like me, I feel like when I do gain weight, I think that the heaviest I've been has been like 209, 210. I start gaining like a little gut, a little back rolls and shit like that. Face kind of, got that going, like butterball type of stuff, and a little gooseneck down here and everything. But look, I think I'm somewhat okay, but I'm not okay when I'm out of shape. When I'm out of shape and I feel like I'm fat, I don't like talking to women. I don't like doing none of that stuff. I like getting back in shape. I like looking like the old me so I can attract the type of women that I know I'm capable of getting. But some folks, they get upset because people won't accept them for being out of shape. I don't have that mindset, and I just think it's unacceptable for people to just expect people to accept them for being obese when you can change that. It's not like we saying, hey, look, you're 5'4". I want you to make yourself turn to 5'7" by exercise. It's not possible. If you're a fat person, you fat by choice, or maybe it's your genetics, but that fat can be altered. Your height is permanent. It is what it is with that. So, I think I read most of this stuff. Yeah, whatever. It says if you approach men the same scientific way and show them that you aren't going to emotionally react to their honesty, I'm certain that they would have something similar to say. Similar to me, yeah. Like most men don't want y'all, man. Lose the damn weight. No fat girls, man. I mean, somebody like fat girls. Some dudes, especially these bony dudes that look like they on crack, they might mess with a big girl. Me, I'm just not out here fantasizing about them. That just, man, I'm not trying to grow into it. I'm not trying to learn it. You know, it is what it is, man. Somebody like big women. Some of us like smarter women, but majority of the population, we like women that's fit. You know, got a little bust to them and all that, little hips. But that's ultimately what it is. That's just what the world is and everything. If you want to be part of the pretty crew, then you got to lose the weight. Oh, man, I don't think I'm reading now. That's a little too much. So I'm going to read probably these last two and I'm done, all right? This says, your fatness isn't the problem. You just don't have experience. Being fat isn't a turn off, but it can really may be a turn off for some men. No offense though, but I think if you try to lose weight, you will stop overthinking, and generally sports boost your mood and self-confidence. Yeah, okay, bro. You saying being fat is not a turn off. You lying. You ain't got a lot to kick it. You ain't got a lot at all, Craig, man. Nobody really out here chasing fat people. Nobody, even big girls not really looking for fat dudes. Most regular girls is looking for like regular looking dudes, or a dude with a little bit of muscle or a little bit of something going on. What they call a papa's guts, a dad's body, something like that. It's a regular old body, and it ain't gotta be too much muscle and all that shit. But they not saying I can't wait to find me a fat dude with all this weight, so I'll lay on, I'll just sink into him like a cushion. They don't really say that stuff, man. So stop lying to the girl. And this is exactly the dude above us saying. He said if you ask a dude in public for their honest opinion, they'll tell the truth. You got this dude right here talking about your fatness isn't a problem. Stop lying, man. Are you fat? Let me scroll over the dude's photo, because maybe he is, man. I don't know. I don't think you fat, but it's just the fact that you willing to tell somebody that your weight isn't a problem. Your weight is a problem. A lot of different things. Sometimes when you out of shape, you can't even get certain jobs. Sometimes when you're out of shape, you can't go to certain locations. Sometimes when you're out of shape, you can't get on rides at amusement parks. You can't get through certain areas. You can't go to work and fit in certain compartments inside of buildings and stuff when you're out of shape. Sometimes you can't even fit in a fucking chair when you're out of shape. But you got dudes lying to them out. Your fatness isn't a problem. Your fat is a problem. You can't be a fucking fat ass and just expect the world to accept you. No, do something about that. You could make a change, man. You got people out here dying over being obese and everything, but you got liars out here talking about your fatness isn't a problem. Stop lying to the world, man. Tell the truth. Being fat is not what everybody's ambition and goal is to be in life. I ain't never said I just can't wait to get fat and eat a bunch of food and get, all this arteries clogged up and shit because I got the fat in my body. I ain't never said that shit, man. Stop lying. Alright, so this person said, practice fact-based thinking. Only go off of what you know to be factually true. If someone has never said you are ugly, there is no reason to believe they think that. Well, look, maybe to her, when she look in the mirror and she see that weight on her face, the fat on her neck, and looking like a guinea pig or whatever, she probably feels ugly. So that's why she said, is she ugly or not? She want to know, is she ugly? I mean, to her, being fat obviously is ugly to her, but she calling her ugly. Then why not call her ugly? Like, quick shoot calling the truth, man. Like, we know what the fuck it is. Nobody really chasing after fat people. I don't remember the last fat person I said I can't wait to hunt her down and get her number. If she passed me up, man, I'm gonna be so mad I ain't get the fat chick. I ain't never said that shit. Most people don't say that. So stop lying. I can't stand liars. Alright, this is the last one right here. It says, it's not an unreasonable thought. I don't know you, so I don't know if you have any other issues, but there's a common story of people who are fat and then lose weight experience a noticeable difference in how people interact with them, assuming they have a nice face under their weight. As for confirming, I think, unfortunately, we're so historically averse to admitting looks matter. The only confirmation you'll get on anything appearance-wise is if you change that aspect and notice a difference in how people act as yourself. And this statement right here is definitely true, because I remember one thing versus another thing. And when I mentioned that those things, I'm talking about my facial features. When I didn't have facial hair on my face, I noticed that I would attract a lot of younger women and stuff like that, or women that's looking for young, youthful looking guys and shit like that. But when I started growing facial hair, I started attracting more, mature women and things of that sort. And I started like, you know what, this actually looks good on my face and everything. I like the way this looks and stuff. But people would tell you that, like, your looks isn't that important. Yes, it is in this society. When I start dressing better, I start getting better results with women. When I start dressing better, I start getting more respect from other people around me versus wearing baggy ass clothes, looking like a slouch and somebody from the 80s and shit, man. You can't really sit there and do old stuff and expect you to get different results. You gotta do different things and try different things to get different results. Being a fat person, like this woman is asking, is she ugly or not? Maybe she is in her eyes. That fat on her body is not making her happy. So with that being done, with that being said, that has been my video and everything. So I do got one final question for you. If you are not a fat person, or if you are a big person at this moment, how do you think life will turn out for you? Like, is life easy for a big person? Do you think a big person got it easy, or do you think for them finding love is a struggle? Because I don't know. Leave a like, comment, or subscribe. This your boy Labz, and I'm out.